Hello and welcome to Riddle of Truth. In today's episode, we're diving deep into a subject that shapes our personal and professional lives in profound ways. We're exploring the intricate psychology that separates genuine self-assurance from its deceptive counterpart. We'll be dissecting the nuanced differences between true confidence and arrogance. It's a distinction that can seem blurry in a world that often rewards boldness, but understanding it is the key to unlocking authentic personal growth and stronger relationships. Why is this topic so critical? Because one path leads to resilience, connection, and success, while the other leads to isolation, conflict, and stagnation. True confidence empowers, while arrogance erects barriers. Throughout this video, we will explore the psychological roots of both traits, learn how to spot the signs in ourselves and others, and uncover evidence-based strategies to cultivate the kind of quiet, powerful confidence that transforms lives. So, if you're ready to understand the mechanics of self-belief and learn how to foster a more authentic, resilient self, then stick around. Let's begin our journey into the riddle of true confidence. We begin by drawing a clear line in the sand. On one side, we have true confidence, a trait grounded in reality. On the other, arrogance, a performance rooted in fear. True confidence is not loud or boastful. It is a quiet assurance that comes from within, grounded in an accurate understanding of one's own abilities, knowledge, and limitations. It's a sense of self-trust, built on a foundation of experience and self-awareness. This form of self-belief is intertwined with humility. A truly confident person doesn't need to prove their worth to others, because their self-worth is internally validated. They are comfortable admitting when they don't know something and see it as an opportunity to learn. This inner security allows individuals to navigate challenges with resilience, viewing setbacks not as personal failures, but as learning experiences. It also fosters empathy, as they are not threatened by the success of others and can genuinely connect with and support those around them. Arrogance, in stark contrast, is an inflated and often fragile facade. It is a performance of superiority designed to convince others, and often oneself, of a worth that feels fundamentally lacking on the inside. It's a mask worn to hide deep-seated insecurity. Psychologically, arrogance is a compensatory strategy. Individuals who feel inadequate may project an image of being all-knowing and infallible to protect their vulnerable ego. This behavior is not a sign of strength, but a symptom of inner turmoil. Because the arrogant person's self-esteem is so fragile, they are highly defensive. They perceive criticism not as feedback, but as a personal attack, leading them to blame others and refuse accountability. This inevitably creates interpersonal friction and conflict. Distinguishing between these two is far from a mere academic exercise. It has tangible consequences for our lives. Research consistently shows that genuine confidence is a powerful catalyst for positive outcomes. People with healthy self-confidence tend to experience better mental health, including lower rates of anxiety and depression. Their security allows for the formation of stronger, more authentic relationships built on mutual respect rather than dominance. Conversely, arrogance acts as a roadblock to personal and professional development. By refusing to acknowledge weaknesses or accept feedback, an arrogant person cannot grow. Their behavior pushes people away, leading to a lonely and frustrating existence. To truly grasp these dynamics, we will delve into foundational psychological theories. We'll look at concepts like Albert Bandura's theory of self-efficacy, which is central to understanding the mechanics of confidence. Our exploration will be guided by insights from positive psychology, which focuses on the strengths that enable individuals to thrive. We'll also examine behavioral studies that reveal how these internal states manifest as observable actions and habits. So, let's move beyond the surface and into the clinical definitions. What do psychologists mean when they talk about confidence and arrogance? The answers lie in our core beliefs about ourselves and the world. At its heart, the difference between confidence and arrogance lies in their psychological definitions. One is a measure of belief, the other a measure of ego. Psychologically, confidence is defined as a belief in one's own abilities and judgment. This isn't wishful thinking. It is a conviction rooted in realistic self-assessment and evidence from past experiences. It's knowing what you are capable of because you have done it before. A key component of this is what psychologist Albert Bandura called self-efficacy. This is the specific belief that you can successfully perform the actions required to achieve a desired outcome. It's not about believing you're the best in the world, but believing you can handle the task at hand. For example, you might have high self-efficacy for public speaking because you've practiced and succeeded, but low self-efficacy for coding because you have little experience. True confidence is an aggregation of these realistic, evidence-based beliefs. True confidence, therefore, involves trusting oneself without needing to put others down. It welcomes challenges not as threats, but as valuable opportunities for growth and learning. It's a mindset that is constantly looking to expand its own boundaries. Furthermore, it is deeply connected to emotional intelligence. A confident person can read social cues, manage their own emotions, and interact with others effectively and empathetically. Their self-assurance doesn't blind them to the feelings and perspectives of those around them. This combination of self-trust and social awareness is what allows confidence to build bridges. It fosters collaboration, invites input, and creates an environment where everyone feels valued and empowered. Arrogance, on the other hand, is defined by an exaggerated sense of one's own importance, abilities, or entitlement. It is not grounded in reality, but in a distorted self-perception. It's a feeling of being inherently better than others. Crucially, this sense of superiority is often driven by a desperate need for external validation. The arrogant individual craves admiration and praise to constantly prop up their inflated ego. Their self-worth is not internal, but dependent on the applause of others. Psychologists identify this not as genuine self-assurance, but as a defensive posture. It frequently stems from underlying insecurities, or in more extreme cases, narcissistic personality traits, where a grandiose self-image is used to mask a fragile sense of self. A hallmark of arrogance is the tendency to overestimate one's own abilities, while simultaneously underestimating or dismissing the contributions of others. They believe they are the sole reason for success and are quick to discount the efforts of their team. Unlike confidence, which is adaptive and promotes cooperation, arrogance is maladaptive. Its lack of empathy and self-awareness creates a toxic environment, fostering isolation, resentment, and conflict. It erects barriers where confidence builds bridges. Where do these vastly different traits come from? The origins of confidence and arrogance are sown in our earliest experiences and are nurtured by our thought patterns over time. The seeds of true confidence are often planted through what positive psychology calls mastery experiences. These are successful accomplishments, big or small, that build a track record of competence. Each success reinforces self-efficacy and proves to ourselves that we can overcome challenges. These experiences are most effective within a supportive environment, when we are encouraged to take risks and try new things without the fear of harsh judgment for failing. We learn that effort is valuable and setbacks are not catastrophic. This builds a resilient form of confidence. Ultimately, confidence is nurtured by an environment that values growth over perfection. It teaches us to trust not just in our current abilities, but in our capacity to learn, adapt, and improve over time. It's a belief in our own potential. This idea is at the core of psychologist Carol Dweck's groundbreaking research on mindsets. She found a profound difference between a fixed mindset, the belief that abilities are innate, and a growth mindset, the belief that abilities can be developed. According to Dweck's work, children who are praised for their effort, "You worked so hard on that," rather than their innate talent, "You're so smart," are far more likely to develop resilient confidence. They learn that their success is within their control and are more willing to take on new challenges. This growth mindset is the engine of resilience. When you believe you can improve, failure is no longer a verdict on your worth, but simply a data point on the path to mastery. This is the soil in which authentic confidence thrives. On a neurological level, confidence is associated with a well-regulated brain. It's linked to balanced levels of the neurotransmitter dopamine, which is involved in motivation and reward, and healthy activity in the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is our brain's executive control center, responsible for rational decision-making, planning, and emotional regulation. A well-functioning prefrontal cortex helps us manage fear and anxiety, allowing our rational belief in our abilities to guide our actions. The roots of arrogance, however, are found in very different soil. It frequently grows as a compensatory mechanism, a way to cope with deep-seated feelings of low self-esteem, inadequacy, or unresolved insecurities from the past. Psychological studies suggest that arrogance is often a defense mechanism against overwhelming feelings of being not good enough. By creating an external shell of superiority, the individual attempts to shield their fragile ego from the vulnerability of self-doubt. In some cases, this is amplified by narcissistic traits. Narcissism involves an inflated self-image and a profound lack of empathy, which perfectly fuels the need to appear superior. The arrogance becomes a core part of their identity, used to avoid any form of vulnerability. Culture can also contribute. In highly individualistic societies, overconfidence and self-promotion can sometimes be rewarded in the short term, particularly in competitive fields. This can encourage the development of arrogant behaviors based on distorted self-appraisal rather than genuine competence. Research on hubris, extreme pride or arrogance, finds that it often correlates with personality traits like extroversion, but critically lacks the humility that tempers true confidence. It's confidence unchecked by self-awareness. In essence, the divergence is clear. True confidence grows from the difficult but rewarding work of authentic achievement and self-reflection. Arrogance blooms from the desperate avoidance of self-doubt and vulnerability. Now that we understand their roots, how do we spot these traits in the real world? Recognizing the signs of confidence versus arrogance in ourselves and others requires observing patterns in behavior, communication, and attitude. A primary sign of true confidence is humility. Confident people are not afraid to say, "I don't know." They see gaps in their knowledge as opportunities to learn, not as weaknesses to be hidden. This openness extends to seeking feedback. A confident individual genuinely wants to know how they can improve. They don't just tolerate constructive criticism, they welcome it as a vital tool for growth. Their ego is not tied to being right all the time. Their primary motivation is to arrive at the best possible outcome and to grow in the process, even if it means admitting their initial idea was flawed. Truly confident people have the inner security to uplift others. They don't feel threatened by the talents of their colleagues. Instead, they celebrate them. They are natural collaborators who understand that a team's success is their success. They don't need to be the center of attention. A confident person is happy to share the spotlight, give credit where it's due, and foster an environment where everyone feels they can contribute their best work. In conversations, you'll often find that confident people listen more than they speak. They are curious about other people's perspectives because they are secure enough to know they don't have all the answers. Confidence manifests in how we handle failure. A confident person sees setbacks as temporary and specific, not as a final judgment on their worth. They bounce back, analyze what went wrong, and try again. Non-verbally, confidence is communicated through calm, open, and approachable body language. This includes maintaining steady, comfortable eye contact, having a relaxed posture, and using measured gestures. The energy they project is one of quiet strength and presence, not of aggression or intimidation. People feel comfortable around them because they don't feel the need to posture or dominate the space. On the flip side, arrogance often reveals itself through an attitude of superiority. Arrogant individuals frequently belittle or dismiss the ideas, opinions, or achievements of others to elevate themselves. They have a habit of interrupting others and dominating conversations, turning the focus back to themselves, their experiences, and their opinions. They talk at people rather than with them. A major red flag for arrogance is extreme defensiveness. Because their ego is so fragile, they cannot handle criticism, no matter how constructive. They often react with anger or by immediately shifting blame onto others. Arrogant individuals are validation vampires. They constantly boast about their accomplishments, name drop, or steer conversations towards topics that allow them to showcase their supposed superiority. Their stories are often exaggerated to elicit praise. Perhaps the most telling sign is a profound lack of empathy. They are often oblivious or indifferent to the emotions, struggles, or perspectives of other people. The world revolves around them, and others are merely supporting characters in their story. Cultivating true confidence isn't just about feeling better, it's about living better. The psychological benefits are profound, creating a positive ripple effect across every area of life. One of the most significant benefits of true confidence is its positive impact on mental health. Self-assured individuals are less prone to anxiety and depression. Believing in your ability to handle life's challenges is a powerful antidote to worry. Confidence helps to quiet the inner critic. People with healthy self-esteem ruminate less on past mistakes and are less likely to get caught in cycles of negative self-talk. They approach themselves with the same compassion and optimism they offer to others. Unsurprisingly, numerous studies link high self-confidence to greater overall life satisfaction. When you trust yourself and believe in your path, you are more likely to make choices that align with your values, leading to a more fulfilling and authentic life. Confidence is the bedrock of resilience, because confident people view challenges as opportunities and failures as lessons. They are better equipped to weather life's storms. They bend, but they don't break. Insecure people often bring neediness, jealousy, and control into relationships. Confident people, however, bring wholeness. Their security allows for trust, independence, and genuine intimacy, forming the foundation for deep and lasting connections. In the workplace, confidence is a game changer. Confident individuals are more willing to take calculated risks, speak up with new ideas, and take on challenging projects. This courage is the engine of innovation and career advancement. While an arrogant leader creates a culture of fear and erodes trust, a confident leader inspires it. They empower their team, foster psychological safety, and create an environment where everyone can do their best work. This is the essence of effective leadership. On a broader social scale, confidence promotes pro-social behaviors like helping others, volunteering, and mentoring. Because confident people aren't consumed by their own insecurities, they have the emotional bandwidth to look outward and contribute to the well-being of their community. All of these benefits create a virtuous upward spiral. Helping others reinforces a positive self-image. Taking risks leads to mastery experiences. And strong relationships provide support, all of which further build confidence. It is a self-perpetuating cycle of growth and fulfillment. The most empowering truth about confidence is that it is not an innate trait you either have or don't. It is a skill. And like any skill, it can be learned, practiced, and developed with intention. The foundation of all confidence is self-awareness. You cannot trust yourself if you do not know yourself. Start by honestly assessing your strengths and weaknesses without judgment. Journaling is a powerful tool for this, as is mindfulness. For a deeper dive, working with a therapist or a coach can be invaluable. They can help you uncover blind spots and challenge limiting beliefs you may not even be aware of. Remember mastery experiences? You can create them intentionally. Use the SMART goal framework: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, to set small, manageable goals. Each goal you achieve is another piece of evidence for your competence. Start small. Want to get fit? Start with a 10-minute walk. Want to write a book? Start with 1 paragraph a day. This process builds self-efficacy and momentum brick by brick until you have a fortress of confidence. Our inner dialogue shapes our reality. Drawing from cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, the key is to catch your negative self-talk and consciously replace it with more compassionate and realistic affirmations. Talk to yourself like you would a friend you believe in. This isn't about blind optimism, but about reframing. Instead of, "I can't do this," try, "This is challenging, but I can learn how to do it." Instead of, "I'm a failure," try, "I made a mistake and I can learn from it." This shifts you into a growth mindset. Confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's the willingness to act despite it. Use the principles of exposure therapy. Start small and gradually expose yourself to the things that scare you. This builds your tolerance for discomfort and proves that you can handle it. Afraid of public speaking? Start by speaking up in a small meeting, then present to a few colleagues. Each time you survive, and you will, your brain learns that the fear was overblown. Your comfort zone expands with each small act of courage. Your mind and body are deeply connected. Regular physical activity is a powerful confidence booster. It releases endorphins, reduces stress hormones, and improves your mood. Even a brisk walk can make a significant difference. Similarly, a mindfulness practice can be transformative. By learning to observe your thoughts without getting entangled in them, you can reduce the power of overthinking and anxiety, creating more mental space for confident, rational thought. Embrace a lifelong learning mindset. Actively seek constructive criticism from people you trust and view it as a gift. Use that feedback to refine your skills, which in turn builds competence-based confidence. You are heavily influenced by the people you spend time with. Surround yourself with supportive, encouraging individuals who model healthy confidence themselves. Their belief in you can help you believe in yourself, especially on difficult days. None of these steps are a one-time fix. The key is consistency. Through a process known as neural plasticity, consistent practice of these new thoughts and behaviors literally rewires your brain's neural pathways over time. You are not just faking it until you make it. You are fundamentally changing your thought patterns and building a new, more confident way of being from the inside out. Be patient and trust the process. In the end, the psychology of true confidence reveals it to be a powerful, nurturing force, worlds apart from the brittle, defensive shell of arrogance. It is not about being perfect or flawless. It is about trusting in your own value and your capacity to grow. By understanding its roots in self-awareness, recognizing its signs, and actively practicing the strategies to build it, we can all foster a more authentic and resilient self. Remember to start small, be kind to yourself, and watch how this quiet strength transforms your world. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive into the human mind here on Riddle of Truth. We hope this exploration has given you valuable insights and practical tools for your own journey of personal growth. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next episode. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What does true confidence mean to you? Until we meet again, stay curious, be kind to yourself, and keep questioning the riddles of your own truth. Farewell.